Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Blog and Grill. This is your host, Doug, here with your video blog for July 7th, 2011. This is going to be a good one. I hope you guys enjoy it. Sorry I've been doing vlogs the past couple days. I've been on vacation doing stuff for college and stuff, but now I'm back and ready to do some more vlogs for you guys. So I hope you guys really enjoy this one. I'm excited about it. We're going to start off with an update on the lockouts. NFL lockouts past its 100th day, up to 115. Most of the people around the league are thinking they have till about next Friday, July 15th, to come up with an agreement for no delay to be held with preseason games or with training camp. Training camp is supposed to start July 23rd, so I'll give them around a little over a week to get everything set for training camps if you figure they get it settled by next Friday. DeMaurice Smith, Roger Goodell, they're all meeting today, coming close to an agreement. They do know, there's a special note out that if they do miss a preseason game, the NFL will lose up to $200 million in overall pay from revenue from those games and other such actions. All right, NBA lockout news. We're through 1 week of the NBA lockout. We're 7 days into it. And players are beginning to talk of going overseas. Darren Williams of the New Jersey Nets is going to go play in Turkey if the NFL's NBA season does not start on time. Pretty crazy. Darren Williams, free agent at the end of next year. He's going to Turkey to play. So if I don't really know what he's thinking time frame wise. I mean, if he goes over in September, that's when their season begins or they start training and stuff. If he goes over in September and then the NBA starts, finishes their lockout, and they're ready to go by October 1st or so, is he going to just opt out of his contract there, take whatever money he has, retire from the Turkish basketball league, come back over here and play? Or will he just stay over there, play there, and then come back? I'm not sure what he's thinking. Shane Battier talked to him earlier. They talked to him on the Scott Van Pelt show I was watching. Good radio show. You should check it out. They were talking to him, and he said he's not looking to go overseas because then he's going to have to take his whole family. You don't get paid as much, so it's better just figure out. The difference between the NFL and NBA lockouts is with the NBA lockout, players are still getting paid because how they have their checking system is you get checks. They break up your salary so you get paid all throughout the offseason too. It's just pay. So the NBA players right now are still getting their paychecks throughout the summer. So they're not in much of a financial crisis as the NFL players. But still, you don't hear the NFL players saying they're running off to the Canadian Football League to go play or the Arena Football League. I mean, you got guys playing soccer and riding bulls and acting like police officers and working in film producing areas. They're not really looking to get out of there, but so that's our lockout update for today. Now we're going to go on to umpires. So I bet you guys have heard about this. Throughout the first 6 days of July of baseball, there have been 16 ejections. 16 ejections in the first 6 days is absurd. It's unheard of. So people have been discussing ways to possibly make changes to the umpires and with other rules to make it so there's not as many calls. Or not as many bad calls. I personally feel that the umpires are doing a great job. It's just technology has been enhanced so much that now every little mistake they make is being critiqued and shown by the media. And it's being just thrown out there for everybody to see. And this is what gives umpires bad names and what makes the umpires upset. So then when they're getting ragged on during a game by Jim Leland, he's out of there. He's getting them thrown out of there. Joe West, he's thrown out 5 people this year. They're also talking about that on the Van Pelt show about how the umpire fantasy league ejection leagues are doing pretty well. I believe Rob Drake has 6 ejections. That's the most in the majors. But my solution to this umpire ejection problem is possibly doing what they do with, I guess, not the NFL, because the NFL has challenges, but like with college football where they have the guy up in the booth that watches all the replays. Put a guy right down near the field. Have a 5th umpire. Put him down by the field. Give him as much replay stuff as he needs. Umpires have a problem. They group up, talk about it, send one guy over to talk to the crew. He'll become the crew chief of the umpires. You still have the on-field crew chief. Then you have the rest of the crew chiefs. Just have them talk to that guy. He'll tell them what's going on. He'll let them know. You walk over there, ask him what's going on. He'll tell you. There you go. You make the call. Now, don't be making this to out-save calls it. Like game-changing plays. Fair ball, foul ball, do that. Home runs, do it. Plays at home, do it. Don't be making it all balls and strikes and tag plays at third when Reyes slid in there and A-Rod pulled the sweep tag on him and Terry Collins got thrown out of there. Don't go that far. I mean, part of the game still is missed calls by umpires. It's not all the umpire's fault. On that one play I just mentioned, though, with Reyes on Friday night, he slid into third. A-Rod completely missed, but the umpire was positioned behind him, so nobody could even see. That's another problem. Umpires got to work on their rotations more. I think the MLB also needs to implement more fines and suspensions for the managers and the players that go out there and make a big deal. It's part of the game, but it's not a great part of the game. All right, we got AL East update now. That's what I think about umps. I hope you guys like it. Give me some feedback about umpires, what you guys think they should do. I'll talk about it on here. AL East update now. Yankees are now a half game over Boston and 4 games over Tampa Bay. Yankees lost last night 5-3. We'll talk more about the Yankees later, but now to Boston. Boston versus Baltimore tonight. Andrew Miller, 2-0, 3.06. They're in Boston. Jake Arrieta's 9-5, 4.74. High ERA, but he's getting wins. He's a younger guy. You got to be happy with that stuff. Andrew Miller, he's a young guy. He's doing good too. Carl Crawford comes off the DL tonight. He's going to be starting. Probably in left field for them. They'll move Ellsbury over to center. That might start to answer some of their outfield problems. They've been looking for a right fielder. So maybe, I know they set Mike Cameron on assignment, so that's probably not going to work for their right field guy. But you still got Drew out there. I think they might go out and probably get a Ryan Spilborghs from Colorado. Bring him into platoon outfield duties with Drew. Then you got Crawford and Ellsbury. Those guys play every day. No big deal. John Lester, after he's put on the 15-day DL, he has a lower back strain. He will have his second MRI on his back tomorrow. So they'll get a better word on that. But more than likely, most doctors and most of the team staff have said this guy's going to be on the DL longer than 15 days. This is just a precaution for now. Put him on the 15-day DL. See how he's feeling. Maybe it'll go away. Maybe it's just a little pull. But it could be something worse. It probably is something worse. You'll probably see that 15-day DL stint extended to a 60-day DL stint. So it'll be interesting to watch. Tonight, Yankees versus Tampa Bay. I just said they had a 4-game lead. Bartolo Colon goes for the Yankees. He's 4-0 with a 1.00 ERA in his last 6 starts. Interesting stat. Overall, 6-3, 2.88. This will be a second start back since his DL stint. He threw 6 shutout innings on Saturday against the Mets when the Yankees won 5-2. Jeff Neiman going for the Rays. He's 3-4, 5.05 ERA. Derek Jeter, 3,000 hit search. We're going to talk more about 3,000 hits on Saturday. I'll talk about that later on in this show and then more on Saturday. But Jeter's 3 hits shy of 3,000. Looking to get it in these last 4 games before the All-Star break. He's 5-9 off Neiman in his career. So that's going to be something to watch. Hopefully, I want to watch Jeter get it. He deserves it. He wants to do it at home. Now we're going to go to iPod time. Time to check out the ESPN Score Center app. This is all given to us by ESPN Score Center. We're going to look at afternoon and night action, big games. So let's see what we got. I already mentioned Baltimore at Boston tonight. Current afternoon action. We have Colorado trails in Atlanta. Atlanta's up 6-3, top 8. Freddie Freeman and Jason Hayward having big games for them. As I mentioned, Tampa and New York tonight. Jeter's 3 hits shy. 4-game home set against the Rays opens up tonight. Diamondbacks Cardinals. Pujols is going to make his second appearance. He was 1 for 6 last night with an RBI. So those teams are actually both 47 and 41. So 2, I believe, division leaders. Let's just take a look at that. Yeah, Pujols 1 for 6 last night, no homers. Said he's feeling good. Said he's probably going to play an All-Star game. Joe Saunders, Kyle McClellan go at it tonight. Actually, San Francisco's on top out west. Arizona's 2 games back. And we got the Mets at the Dodgers tonight. So the Mets finish up in LA. Then they'll travel on to San Francisco for 3, and then it's the All-Star break. So that's what we got for sports going on tonight. That's pretty much all I got for today. I just want to say a couple more things before I go. Saturday, I'm going to talk about what feat in baseball is more impressive, 3,000 hits or 600 home runs. I'm going to talk about which one's more impressive, and then which one is harder to do. Like which one will get you into the Hall of Fame faster. As we know, 7 players right now have 600 or more home runs. Jim Thome's at 595, so he'll probably get there this year. Derek Jeter closing in on 3,000 hits. He'll be the 28th member. He's actually going to be the first Yankee to have 3,000 hits as a Yankee. So that's something to look. That's an interesting fact, I would say. I mean, all throughout the Yankee story franchise, nobody has ever gotten 3,000 hits as a Yankee. So what I want you guys to do for me is I want you guys to leave me mail, and I want you guys to leave me comments, and I want to know what you guys think of this. I know it's been going on for like a week now. I got 5 views on one video, 10 on the other. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to my page. Check me out, make a name, subscribe to it. Leave me comments, tell me what you feel. Facebook people, leave me stuff on there. My Twitter account, you can follow me as Dos5132. I'll put Twitter updates on there. You can tweet me, ask me questions. I'll talk about them on the show. Hoping next week, if I get some fan mail in here, we're going to have a fan mail day where I'll just answer all your guys' questions. So I just hope you guys really enjoyed this. Leave me questions, leave me comments. Tell me what I'm doing good, what I'm doing bad. Just want you guys to all have a great night, and thank you for watching. I'm out.